Going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today, hey, we are here with the opening game of the 2022 Asia Cup. I mean, we have been waiting and waiting, and let me say it again, we've been waiting for the Asia Cup to start. We've had a bunch of, these other cricket series that are going on at the moment. Obviously India played Zimbabwe. There's South Africa versus England at the moment, which is actually really good cricket. But this, I feel like we've all been waiting for the Asia Cup, and especially for the match that will be tonight, which we will get into at the end of this video. I will talk about it, but we are here to talk about the opener. Sri Lanka versus Afghanistan, and Sri Lanka absolutely embarrassed, absolutely destroyed. We're poor with the bat, we're poor with the ball, they were poor in the field as well, and they deserve to lose. Unfortunately for the Sri Lankans, it's not how they would have wanted to start this tournament. For a team that has won the tournament 5 times, you might have wanted to start a bit better than that, but unfortunately Afghanistan, all credit has to go to them. Way too good with the ball. And we have to start with player of the match though, the man Clarke Faruqi. He took 3 for 11 off 3.4, was easily the best bowler. Took 2 really important wickets early and then took 1 to end off the game. Was the best player on the ground, no doubt about it, and is their strike bowler. I mean, he's really impressive. If you guys have been around this channel for long enough, you guys know that I have been speaking about the man Clarke Faruqi for like a good year and a half now. Like, I remember watching him play in some game like years and years ago, and I just remember seeing him and seeing this, raw pace, and I thought, hold on a minute, this guy's pretty good. This guy's pretty good. So I've claimed him as my own for these last couple of years, and he's been pretty good. So, it seems like I pick a player and they start improving. All right, I can just tell where the talent is. Like the man Arshdeep Singh, Moses Enriques, that's where the real talent is. Moving on. Okay, Sri Lanka, they were into bat first, and a still pretty strong 11. I mean, the man Hasaranga, Shanaka as the skipper. Look, of course, no Dusman for Chamira in the bowling attack, but for their batting lineup, I mean, they were at full strength, wouldn't you say? Nissanka, Mendes, Asalanka, Gunathalaka, Rajapaksa, Hasaranga. I mean, this is their best batting lineup they've got to deliver. Just did not stand up early. You would have thought Sri Lanka, after all of the series that they have played in the last 6 months, the series against Australia, I think they played a few games against India, I think they played a few games against Zimbabwe, I think they played, Pakistan maybe, I can't even remember at this point, but you would have thought with all that warm-up cricket they would have played, they would have put on something a little bit better than this, especially with the UAE pitch. It's not like it was this fast, booming, swinging pitch at all. It was a pretty standard cricket pitch that you could easily have a lot of fun making a lot of runs on. Unfortunately, Nissanka goes for 3, Mendes goes for 2, Asalanka going for a golden duck. The man Faruqi was on a damn hat-trick at one point. There is a dismissal we have to talk about though. There is a dismissal. Now, I can't remember which one it is. I think it's this one. Yeah, this one. So, Nissanka. If you guys haven't watched the highlights, go on YouTube. There's a bunch of videos. I'm sure you'll be able to find this certain one. It happened like at the second over of the game. So, it's pretty early. Naveen ul Haq bowled, obviously, to Nissanka. The Afghanistan's, they all appealed. They all thought it was out. The umpire said, you're out. I heard it. Sri Lanka, Nissanka reviewed it, and it was still given out. I don't think there was anything on Ultra Edge. I think they got very, 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 very lucky. I think this is the one we're talking about here. There was the slightest of spikes, and it seemed like it was present through the process. There was... They got robbed. Nissanka got absolutely robbed. It wasn't out, if I'm being honest, but you have to move on. That is cricket. Yeah, I mean, it just wasn't a good start at all. Sri Lanka going for a duck. Clarke, 17 off 17. I mean, look, they got a few runs here from Rajapaksa. Then he ran out by the man Falzak for rookie. A nice 38 off 29. Look, of course, Punjab King boy would have, played, would have had a bit of experience on these sort of pitches before, but yeah, they just needed to build one partnership, didn't they? And they probably would have scored at least 130, which would have at least looked a lot respective than this. Hasaranga going for 2, Shanaka for a duck, Karuna Ratne with a very helpful 31. I mean, they were absolutely gone until Karuna Ratne put some runs on the board. Yeah, just really disappointing if you're a Sri Lankan fan. I mean, Rajapaksa and Karuna Ratne both gave it everything they had, but that was about it. Okay, Sri Lankan bowlers, the man Faruqi, 3 for 11 off 3.4. He's a gun. He's pretty good. And it would not surprise me if we ended the Asia Cup and someone like Falzak Faruqi, had the most wickets at the end of the tournament. I mean, it really would not surprise me. Although I think it might be a spinner, but I guess we'll see. Naveen ul Haq, 1 for 23 off 3. Majid ur Rahman, 2 for 24 off 4. He has improved a lot. Obviously, again, they're in the UAE. The sort of pitches and the way it skids off the pitch, especially the way Majid bowls. These are amazing pitch conditions for the man Majid to work his magic. But he does. He looks like he's improved a lot. He's not bowling a lot of, I don't know how to call it, but, when he debuted in the Big Bash League, when he was 16, it was years ago, and he looked so good, but he had so many holes in his game. He would always bowl a full wide, and then there would be a random full toss in there. I mean, you'd be thinking, if this guy can work on getting his line and length consistent, he's going to be an absolute, freak of the world. And he was pretty good. 2 for 24 off 4. Mohammad Nabi, 2 for 14 off 4 as well. And the man Rashid Khan, none for 12 off 4. I mean, no one could play him. No one could play either of them, to be honest. So it was just too dominant of bowling from the Afghans. And then they went into bat, and it was just as easy as you like as well. Hartzula not out for 37 off 28. Gurbaz, I mean, he just said, my meat pies are in the fridge, mate. I'm getting out of here. 40 off 18. He was awesome. He was actually awesome. 3 4s, 4 6s. He just took advantage of some pretty average bowling from the Sri Lankans, I meant. Ibrahim Zadran, he got run out for 15, and then Zadran Najbullah, that is. Not out for 2, very inspirational at the end. But look, just too good, too strong in the end, where the Afghans, the bowlers, I mean, gee whiz, they missed Chamira. They just didn't get much else. I mean, Hasaranga, 1 for 19 off 3. He's still very good. We're not surprised there, but Theekshana as well. I mean, he went for 35. Of course, that's someone I'm paying attention to in this tournament, is that man Theekshana. I want him to do super well. His first over only went for 4 runs, and then his next 3 overs went for about 29 off it. So you can't have it your way, especially when your team gets absolutely smashed. But hey, Afghanistan, they take game 1 of the Asia Cup. Speaking of that Asia Cup, we know what happens tonight, baby. Come on. We know what is going on tonight. I'm going to be awake. I'm going to be here. Well, I'm not going to be here exactly, but I'm going to be in my room. I'm going to be watching this game at 12 a.m. my time. I'm going to be on Twitter. I'm going to be tweeting about it. So if you want to, keep up to date with me and my current thoughts on the game, go follow me on Twitter. That's where I'm always posting, every day. I'm always on there, talking random stuff. If you do follow me on there, you know the random stuff that I just be posting on there. Man, I mean, this is the cricket game we have been waiting for months. It feels like honestly, since the start of the year, when this got announced, I've been waiting for this. I mean, look, we go the Asia Cup and then into the T20 World Cup. It's going to be a big next, 6-8 months of cricket. I am so flipping excited. I'm actually getting a little bit sick at the moment if you can't hear it in my voice, but it's not going to stop me. I'm going to be watching this game tonight unless, someone like touch wood, takes me out. So I don't know why I mentioned that. I'll edit that out. I'm just a bit sick. I've lost my mind. Should we go through the 11s? No, I think we all know, but it's going to be interesting. I'm just so excited for this game. No Bumrah, no Patel, no Afridi. The King Arshdeep Singh is going to dominate. That's my prediction. Okay, predictions. Why don't we do that? Let's give my prediction right now on the game. I'm going to say India will win. I'm going to say Arshdeep Singh will take 3 wickets. Okay, 3 wickets. Remember that. And I want to say Virat will score 50, but maybe it's a bit too early because you never know who's going to obviously bat first and stuff. So, I don't know. Let's say if Pakistan bat first, I think Rizwan will make runs. And if India bat first, I think... Oh, shit. I don't know. I'm just excited. I want Virat to make runs. We all know that. Hey, I hope we all enjoyed. Give me your predictions and your thoughts on that game that we just spoke about. And I'll see everyone in the next one.